Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. Yes, and thank you so much for watching my videos. So I'm here and I'm trying to do my how is it called, homework. I wanted to say it in German. Hausaufgabe. I'm doing my homework. Yes, I went back to school. I'm learning, and the thing is, it's not that easy going to school, especially when you're hey, when you've like, so it was not my plan to go back to school. I did not want to go back to school because money, we need money. In Europe, but broke. Hey, when someone is asking you for something, like for money, especially now, let's talk from home, and you tell this person you don't have, they don't believe you. They don't believe that you can be in Europe or in German and you don't have money. Not just in German, being outside the country and you don't have money. When you tell someone you're broke, they're like, mm-mm, it's not true, this person is lying. Hey, it's not that easy, guys, to be honest. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. And you know, before you let someone really believe, what's wrong with this t-shirt? Need to be ironed. You get someone to really believe or trust that you really don't have that money. It takes, I don't know if they even believe, because someone will write you a message and tell you, hey, please help me with this and this and this. So I'm down, do this. And you're like, where do I start? How do I tell you? How do I explain to you that I don't have myself? And they really don't believe. That's a shame. It's not a shame, but it's really sad when nobody believes that you really don't have. Life here, it's not that easy. We try to go to school at least to have something meaningful. And for those who are preparing to come here, just come here prepared, because when I wanted, as like when you see someone outside Kenya, I'm talking about Kenya because it's my motherland, and at least I also hate that belief. Sometimes when you talk to someone and this person tells you I don't have, you're like, why? So why are people so stingy, or they don't want to help because they may think that you may do something bad to them, or maybe they feel they have made it, and you have so many things to think about. And some things, to be honest, when you get to that place, to this reality, now you know, you understand that this person really did not have. It's not easy before that person understands, but that's the reality. Here, the people live from like the salary, like what you get at the end of the month. You have to manage that one until the other end of the next month. Like if you have a salary of let's say 2,200 euro, and then you get, they deduct, depends on the class you are using, the tax class. There are different classes. There are class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4, class 5, and also class 6. So it depends with the kind of tax class you have, and there are those tax classes that you have to be deducted, like, hey, the money is gone, no, you remain with almost nothing. Like, let's say you may have tax class 5, and then they deduct almost half, or not almost a half, 3/4. Yes, almost a half. Let's say almost a half, because like if you're getting 2,200 and you get, after deductions, you get like 1,100, it's a half of your salary now. The rest is gone. It's reality. Like, there's paying the tax, you pay your insurance, health insurance, There are the unemployment money you have to pay. There are so many things you pay, and at the end of the day you find yourself you've just remained with very little, and you have to manage that little amount you've remained with for food. If you are paying the house rent, if you are paying if you have something that you took on credit and you're paying on this something, so you have to manage this amount to make sure that it fits to that. That's why you see here, most of the people, it's hard to go and buy something cash unless it's costing like 100, 200, and you've saved for that thing. You don't just get your salary today and you say, let me go and buy a new phone. No, you have to save for it, or you have to make a, you have to take it on credit, that you'll be paying it every month. You're being deducted like 50 euro, and that one you can take it for like 2 years for you to complete paying for this phone. So life in Europe, life outside your own country, life in Germany is not that easy the way we take it. It's hard. It's hard, to be honest. Let us call us paid. There are people who are okay. They have good jobs, they have good salaries. Maybe their parents also had something. They are doing good. Yeah, we are all, also we have different classes in every country, and there is, also they are poor, they are the middle, they are the overreached. Also we are all different, but again, for a normal citizen, then, also we are all citizen but for that's someone who is just living on that salary. That's why you find out, like, even going for holidays, some people will save for so many years, not just one. If you want to go, like, let's say you want to travel from Germany to Kenya, you have to save for the flight ticket from here and coming back, and that one you'll need like 1,000 euro. 1,000 euro to save if you want a direct flight. Now tell me, if you've been getting like the 1,000 euro netto is the amount which remains after you've been deducted. If you've been getting that amount, then how long are you going to save for your flight to go to Kenya? And you need money for the hotel, you need money to eat or to go around. At least when you like, let's say when you save up to 1,000, that is for the flight only, and let's say you plan to stay in Kenya for 1 week. Now for the foreigners, if you have another 1,000, when you convert them to a Kenyan shillings, that's 100,000 and even more, a little, let's say 120, depends the exchange rate. At least you'll have a little pocket for yourself. Now here the problem comes when you are in Kenya and you see someone from these countries and with some good Kenyan shillings in their wallets, then you're like, we have made it. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. We rejoice, we are happy, but then when you come here now, you know, you get it, you see the reality, and you understand what the people go through in order to save that amount. So when you are there and you ask someone who is outside for money, and this person tells you, hey, I really don't have, but when I get, I will try to give you something, just believe it. Don't think that we are really lying. We are not. Some of us have the heart to help, but now we don't have the money to give out. Like, when you get it, you spread, and we ourselves will remain with nothing. If you watch our bank accounts, you find they are zero, and you also want to do something for yourself, but then you cannot, because there are a lot of things that you need to do with that money, and the money itself is not enough. Yes, so at least I felt to make this video so that if you come to me and I tell you I don't have, please understand that really I don't have, and if I had, I would have given you, honestly. Because you try to message, or you try to explain someone, you try to explain to someone that I really don't have, but then this person will think that you are really lying. Also, life here, it's not a joke. If you don't have, at least in Africa, I would say if I don't have, I'll go to a friend, like to a neighbor, and ask for a cup of flour. I will ask like for 50 shillings, and this person will be willing to give, or maybe food, and this person will offer. If here you don't have even to buy your own food, my friend, you'll be drinking water, because that one you'll be having it throughout the month. They don't disconnect the water. That one is never disconnected, and if there is a problem, then you get a notice. But at least you'll have the water to drink. You'll be warming it and drinking, waiting for the end of the month, because you cannot even go to a shop, to a supermarket, and tell them, I don't have money, please borrow me this and this. In Kenya, you can go to a shop and say, hey, I'm short of money, please give me flour, give me this and this, I will give you money at the end of the month. There you can do that. But here there is nowhere. You don't go to a supermarket and tell them, because most of the shops, they are supermarkets here. There are no these retail shops that you'll go, you just take food, maybe from African, and they are very scattered. They are very few. Like here, I only know one Nigerian African shop, and they don't sell everything. And this person doesn't know me, so they will also not give me anything. There are Asian shops also, like a little supermarket, but still, you need to go there with money. So if you don't have, you don't have. Nobody is here to borrow you anything, any food for you to pay at the end of the month. Life here is not a joke. You need patience, understanding, yeah, and you need also to know how to manage the little you have before you sleep without food, before you just drink water and call it a day. Yes, so when you see us back in Kenya and you see this person shining, don't look at our pockets, so don't think this one has made it. It's just like any other. We are just like, sometimes you may be earning, but then you are not different with the one who doesn't have job back in Kenya, because this person, because when you spread your salary, you've thrown here, there, before even 15th, not even 15th, everything is booked on the first week of the month or the end of the month. So the money gets in and the money flies out. Anyway, I hope I have passed a message, and I guess at least those who are preparing to come here, you have the information to know what to expect once you come to this country. Thank you.